Five, four, three, two, one. What is going on, YouTube? How's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday night? This is Mike in the house, and sorry that I was late. Didn't really realize what time it was. Um, so you saw the thumbnail, and you know what it is. So I'm not gonna be on here too long, like too long, but I am gonna briefly talk about what's going on with Best Buy. This was just in. This was updated. I want to say, well, when I woke up, it was updated like 2 hours ago, but this was updated. You could say around 12 hours ago. So apparently, Best Buy they are closing several stores in the beginning of 2025, and there are some stores that's also closing this year if it's not already. And we saw this coming. And, I think I said it in a live stream that once Best Buy stopped selling physical media, it was going to close. It was going to start closing its doors. And so this is the reason why some of these places are closed. Some of these Best Buy are closing, I should say. Now, from what I've read, based on what I've read, um, they're closing simply because some of the Best Buy stores that their lease, something had to do with the lease, is going to be up. That some of the ones that are closing, and I think it's about 10 or 11 to 12 Best Buys that's going to be closing, and we're not exactly sure which locations. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Cleveland, something like that. I think it was like a couple in Ohio. Um, I think it was what is it? Uh, like Missouri or whatever. They didn't say exactly, like they didn't specify like which locations, like at least not yet anyway. But that's just that's just the rumored locations right now. But they say a handful of them are going to be closed at the beginning of 2025. Now, there are some that I'm pretty sure that's closed now, and then there's some that is probably closing. They said something about, like I said, said something about due to the um, lease. Something had to do with some people, some Best Buy stores. Their leases is up, so I guess they're not renewing the lease, or their leases is going up. I'm not 100% sure, but what I think honestly is I think because of when they stopped selling physical media, I think that was it. And we saw this coming. You know what I'm saying? We all saw this coming. You know what I'm saying? And, honestly, this is not a surprise because now what's happening is that, like I said in the previous video, Walmart is picking up Best Buy slack, which means that basically Walmart now has carried over what Best Buy was doing, which was selling steelbooks. So now I saw on another platform, it was just yesterday, it was yesterday or today, that there's some $5 4K steelbooks at Walmart right now, going for right now. I don't know which location, but for those of you who go to Walmart frequently to buy your physical media, be on the lookout for some $5 4K and Blu-ray steelbooks. Now, those are probably the ones that hasn't really sold. I saw from another platform, and I can name a movie at the top of my head. I think it's Robinhood, which I believe that was a Best Buy exclusive, I think at one point. Um, they they're selling Robinhood, but we're talking about the one with Jamie Foxx. Um, I think, like I said, and I've been explaining this for the past, and I have people in the comment section. Well, one person in particular in the comment section. Oh well, Amazon is really taking over. Yeah, Amazon. Yes, Amazon may be taking over, but I'm gonna explain this to you real quick. So, as far as people, here's the thing: not a lot of people don't want to shop on Amazon. Not a lot of people don't support. There's people that don't support Amazon, which I get. And the reason why they don't support Amazon is because Amazon is a greedy company. One, for different, they don't support Amazon for different reasons. One, they treat their employees like shit. Two, they're a greedy company. But at the same time, they have pretty much anything that you could find, pretty much. Now, I mean, I'm not saying anything you could find, but I'm saying the vast majority, you could find almost, keyword almost anything. But for those of you who collect steelbooks, well, I don't think you'll find a Walmart exclusive steelbook at Amazon unless it's through a private seller. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, Amazon is, taking over, but they're at is kind of sort of driving these businesses, they're driving these businesses away. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I mean, you gotta also compete too. You know, you got to compete with Walmart now. Walmart now is getting in physical media, not physical media. Take this back. They're getting in steelbooks and Walmart exclusive stuff now. So now they're pretty much picking up the slack. And I wish Target, so to speak, should have done the same, but I don't know, even with Target, Target, the only reason why they're still standing is because they sell food and, they sell clothing and, they sell like everyday stuff. That's the only reason why they still standing. But Best Buy, they lost their clientele as soon as they stopped selling physical media. And I think what Best Buy did, which is a smart strategy on their part, I think they bought out the rest of their inventory and then they're just gonna sell it for either they're gonna sell it for cheaper or they're just gonna sell it for whatever price it may be worth. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, Best Buy, it's just nothing there. It's nothing there at Best Buy, and because Best Buy, what could you possibly get from there? They barely have video games. You know what I'm saying? They barely have anything worthwhile. TVs are not really, they're not really cheap there. You know what I'm saying? So when they sell TVs, you're not really getting the best deal. Yeah, like Austin said, unless you're into refrigerators, correct. If you need a refrigerator, but then at the same token, I mean, you can get a refrigerator a little bit cheaper, but maybe some people care about the quality of the refrigerator. Some people care about the quality of the television. But I mean, I will say this: Best Buy, they do have like a pretty decent sized selection of televisions, so that which I give them that. But if you want if you want cheaper deals, I would say Costco is damn near your best bet if as long as you have a membership. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things that, well, when I was working at Costco, they used to have deals all the time on televisions. And when you catch those deals, and if you have the money, you better get you that television. You know what I'm saying? The only bad thing about ordering a TV online, I've did that before, and it came back damaged. And I ordered, of course, it was from Best Buy. So quickly went to Best Buy, told them it was damaged. They had to order me another one. And when it comes to ordering TVs, I don't really trust too much of the like FedEx and UPS and all them, or it's the risk. You know what? I just rather get it from the store, only because that way I won't have to deal with the damage. You know what I'm saying? I won't have to worry about, oh well, it's supposed to be here this day, but you're not home, so you kind of so sorry about your luck. You're gonna have to pick it up. Or and nowadays Amazon's getting lazy. They're getting lazy as far as putting your packages in the door. Inside your door, or you know um putting it by the door. It's either they're gonna what I'm saying? Like, especially if you live in an apartment. When you live in an apartment, they're gonna put it by the mailbox too before they're gonna put it right in front of your door. You know what I'm saying? And typically when they deliver your package, it makes sure too, when you're not home, and this is the best advice I'm gonna give you. When you order something from Amazon and you're not home, make sure they take a picture, because if they don't take a picture, then they're supposed to take a picture. And if they don't take a picture, if you go come home and you don't have a package and they don't take a picture, they're of course Amazon, they're gonna give you your money back, or they're gonna replace it. You know what I'm saying? So, just be careful of that. And I don't, and you know what? Some stuff, you gotta order online. Even physical media, like some of it, you gotta order online. Like the Vitica syndromes and Kino Lorbas and all that good stuff. Like some of that, you have to order online. Because it's online exclusive. But at the same time, it's like, well, even with Blu-rays and 4Ks, that there's always a risk of damages. Even steelbooks, the risk of damages. So, Best Buy, um, they said around the beginning of 2025, I think it's the end of the first fiscal year, 2025, they're gonna close down some stores. Which, I mean, we saw this coming. I mean, they dropped the ball as soon as they announced that they gonna stop selling physical media. Not a lot of people go there anymore because it's just nothing there. It's barely any video games to buy. So it's like, what's the whole point of going to Best Buy now? And that's the only reason why a lot of people went to Best Buy. It's because of physical media. You know what I'm saying? And now you have more clientele going into Walmart now. And um, what's happening with that is Walmart's just going to keep getting richer and richer and richer and richer. You know what I mean? So they could kind of afford to sell some, steel books for $5, because at the end of the day, I mean, they're not exactly making that money off of physical media, which they probably now a little bit more than ever, but they're making that money off of food, food in general. So, I mean, Walmart has been, food based, for God knows how long, you know what I'm saying? And, if you guys were like, born in the 90s or whatever, Walmart used to be like, Kmart to a degree, where they didn't really have like some Walmart. I think most Walmarts, I think, didn't have like a large selection of food or a large selection of anything. It was just like a neighborhood Walmart, so to speak. But now all these super Walmarts, Walmart Supercenter, now, they just expand it because they can. Whatever they're doing is smart, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you have Sam's Club too. But my point is, Walmart, to me, they're gonna, as of right now, they're doing pretty solid as far as picking up Best Buy slack. You see more, you see it now, if not if not some, but most Walmarts now should have like a steelbook section. And there's some that still don't, which is okay, which is, I feel bad for those people, you know what I'm saying? But I think most Walmarts now, I think, have that steelbook section. And yeah, now it's probably ran over, and you're not seeing like Creature from the Black Lagoon, or the VHS movies, on steelbook. You may not see those, you know what I mean? But at least you see still books of some sort. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, eBay sell when it comes to eBay sellers, Austin. Yeah, I noticed that too. They put them in a cardboard boxes. Yeah, that's really smart too. That's something that I feel like, if you're gonna put stuff in, if you're gonna put like still books in any kind of packaging, and for me, I think I sold like a couple of still books on eBay, and I had to extra package the shit out of it. And I don't care if I had to put it in I think I put it in a plastic bag before, with some wrap and some newspaper, something like that, something, just so it won't get damaged. And then, make sure it's like sealed tight so it won't get damaged and stuff. And, and yeah, in Amazon, yeah, sadly, they are cheap. They're really cheap. And what's funny? And what's funny is that I got my first Footloose 4K Steelbook, and luckily it was sandwiched in with a couple of TV show box sets that I bought, and they just put it in like this. Um, they just put it in like this. I don't know, this Ziploc bag esque type thing, and then they just sandwiched it between the two to make, like that's gonna do anything. It could still somehow get damaged somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Amazon, they're cheap, and they're pretty lazy. But I mean, so far it's I haven't I saw where it wasn't damaged. So I haven't had any problems with Amazon. And I, I had problems with Best Buy. Hell, shit. I had a couple of problems with Best Buy where, I got a, 4K steelbook, and it was kind of damaged. But I bought it anyway because it's like, well, what's the point? I don't, at that time, I didn't really feel like going out and, searching for another one. So I didn't realize this until I got home. So, um, it's, yeah, physical media, is very fragile. That's why they need to have like a fragile sign. I mean, if you're gonna send out physical media, if you're gonna send out, especially steelbooks in particular, If you're gonna sell out, you have people who are like overly sensitive when it comes to um the slip covers too, and they want slip covers in prestige condition. They want, they don't want a scratch. You know what I'm saying? And um, I'm gonna get to that. It's gonna be like later on, somewhere down the line, later, just much later. I don't know, but um, who do we have? Well, we have Nathan in the building. Nathan was good. Um, you know, to be honest with you, oh, Deadpool. What's going on, Deadpool Fanatic? Um, yeah, we got some people in Austin. We got a couple people in the building. But yeah, to be honest with you, it's just it's just Best Buy. We saw it coming. We knew what was going to happen. We knew that they were going to close, and I even called it. We all called it. So now they closing. So, in my honest opinion, this was Best Buy mistake. They should, you know what, and they should Best Buy. To be honest with you, they could have expanded some of their, and they think the stuff wasn't selling. But I mean, the fact of the matter was, it was. They could have expanded a little bit. They could have expanded their physical media. They could have sold, some Kino Lorbas. I mean, they did at one point. They sold a couple of Kino Lorba titles. They could have sold, Vinegar Syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like they could easily turn it into like a, I don't know. They could have turned it to like easily could have turned it to like a disc replay or disc traders or second and Charles something. They could have. I mean, they would have made a killing. They could have had used stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they could have did like a buy sell trade in. You know what I'm saying? They could do something like that. But you know the stuff was selling, and now that it's not, you don't have it no more. Now you're closing the stores. But the question was, why did you get rid of physical media in the first place? Because you just wasted your time doing that, and now motherfuckers are panicking. Oh, what's going on, Reg? What's good? Shout out to Reg. Reg is in the building. Go subscribe to Reg Reviews. Um, that they're more music. They do movies too, but they're more of a music content, and they have some awesome music content. In fact, they're gonna be doing. I don't know. I forgot the date. I don't know what date exactly. I know it's coming up, but the vinyl collection video that they're doing on that channel, I'm gonna be on there, and I am gonna show off some. That's all I'm gonna say. I got a lot of heat, so yeah, definitely yeah, subscribe to Reg Reviews. Yeah, Best Buy has sold out most of their 4Ks. Yeah, if not all of them. You know, and this is a thing. It's just, you know, physical media does sell Best Buy. That's funny. And you know what? And here's the thing. And their reason, and I think their reasoning for not is for getting rid of physical media is because, because they Oh, because they're not selling too good, or oh, because everything's on everything is on everything is on everything is on streaming. And it's like, well, first off, I don't want shit on streaming. Okay? I don't need shit on streaming. And here's the thing, and I'm gonna break this down to you real quick. I hate when motherfuckers ask me, well, how come you don't buy it on streaming? I don't want it. Because here's the thing. Now, yeah, I can't buy Killer Clowns from outer space. I could see that on streaming, maybe. But you think they're going to keep that forever? No. And why am I spending this much money on... And you're absolutely right. You just proved my point. When people say, oh, how come you don't stream it? Well, I don't want to stream it because I'm not... Here's the thing. I don't have it in my possession. I don't want to pay 6 to 12, 13 fucking dollars to see fucking commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like, what people don't get is that, see, a lot of people think that owning a physical media copy is going to clutter up space. Okay. Clutter up space. Okay, so, collecting baseball cards is not going to clutter up space. Collecting gym shoes is not going to clutter up space. Collecting cologne is not going to... Anything that you collect is going to clutter up space. Like, yeah, wearing shoes, yeah, that's an exception because that's a need. But what I'm saying is that owning a physical copy, it's just part of the... It's part of the chase, and the sickness is real. And if you don't own a physical copy, why would I pay $6 to $18 to watch while I'm watching a movie, and when they get to the best part, oh, a commercial. It's like I'm paying y'all to endorse all these commercials. It's like I'm paying y'all. Like, why do I need to endorse commercials? I don't want no damn commercials. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch no damn commercial. And then you gotta pay extra. You gotta pay an extra $5 to $10 if you want a commercial free. If that's the case, I might as well just buy the physical media copy. Correct. No ads on Blu-ray. Nathan, what's good? What's good to you? Peace. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Nathan. Yeah, there's no ads. You get theatrical trailers, but yeah, I'd rather watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need people saying, well, why buy it? And blah, 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 blah. Because it's my money unless you're going to buy it for me. That's the way I see it. I ask people, I says, you want to pay for it? Be my guest. Make a donation to my channel and pay for the shit. You'll be saving me $20 to $30. In fact, pre-order it for me. That's, you know what I'm saying? And even the pre-ordering process is shit. Let's talk about that. It should be no reason why Disney thought in the middle. Disney should have strategized a lot better with those 3 James Cameron movies. And you know, those were in high demand. See, they did that on purpose. Because they wanted to test the waters and see how much it would really sell. Because Disney is cheap. They don't want to waste, too much money, for copies. Oh, well, these are not selling, so why in the hell we spend all this money for these many copies? Yeah. And where Disney to me failed, they didn't make enough copies. That's what I heard. So now they gotta make more copies, and that's where the delays are coming from. And then you have people buying triple and doubles. And the thing is, you have, and I'm gonna break this down. Like Austin said Austin in the chat, we have to wait more. We have to wait longer for the Abyss. Now, True Lies is coming out. Well, at least my copy, April 1st or 2nd. Some people got this on time. Some people got Aliens and True Lies, they managed to snag it on time. Or they managed to get it somewhere else. I then went to Walmart online, didn't have it. Went to Target, didn't have it. Went to eBay. eBay is selling it for 4 times the price. I'm not paying that. Amazon is just going to keep fluctuating with the time, with the dates. They keep fluctuating. First, I was going to get it in May. Then I was going to get it, now I'm getting it in early April. Everything is sold out. I even went to Barnes and Noble's, my last resort. They even, nope, sold out. And then I'm looking at these other platforms. Where the hell did they get this from? I'm just curious. But you know who gets first dibs? It's not exactly the ones that's triple dipping and stuff. It's the bigger channels. They gonna get it first. They see you have a big channel and you promoting the shit out of it. Oh, you get first dibs at it, which is not fair. Like I may not be a big channel right now, but at the same token, like everybody should it should be a better strategy than this, because yeah, Disney. Why would you limit your copies? Because I think that's stupid. That was the most dumbest thing. And two out of the 3 movies were in high demand. I didn't even know Titanic was selling out like that. I don't even think I own Titanic on VHS. I think I did. I think so. But now it's on 4K for the first time, and you see it everywhere. But isn't that like a high demand? That's a James Cameron film. I mean, nowadays people are picky and choosy, and then you got people who want Killer Clowns from Outer Space 4K Steelbook. From what I'm hearing, that's sold out on shoutfactory.com, but you could pre-order it on Amazon. Well, I'll tell you this. I managed to pre-order my Killer Clowns from Outer Space on 4K at Shout Factory, managed, when there was 83 copies left. Yeah, Titanic, yeah, it was hotter. Yeah, it was. It was back then. And I saw the movie 5-6 times in the theaters. I liked it enough, but it's just my question, like, would I own it? That's the question. Maybe I should own it. It's a long movie, but maybe I should. Maybe I should go out and get it. Maybe I should just go out and get it because it's a good movie, but I don't know. What is it worth owning? It's my question, and I've been contemplating back and forth. I was gonna wait on a future sale, and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it's worth owning. Revisit my childhood for a second. Yeah, Titanic was the most popular. It made shit ton at the box office. You know, but The Abyss and True Lies that was in high demand for years now. We didn't get. I don't think we got neither one of those on Blu-ray either. I had The Abyss on DVD. True Lies, I don't. I think I had it. I'm not sure. I know I had it on VHS, and it's just crazy. I don't know. And no, The Abyss wasn't a huge hit at the box office. Believe it or not. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't a huge hit at the box office, but they wanted to get Michael Biehn an Oscar nomination, which I guess. I mean, he did a good job. That Mummy trilogy, I should have gotten it, honestly, because I have a feeling that we're going to get a Mummy 4K steelbook. I just had that gut feeling. I don't know what it is, but it's just a gut feeling of mine. So, I don't know. That Mummy trilogy, I dropped the ball on that. That was my bad on my part. The Abyss, I feel like it's very underrated because back in '89, you had sea creature movies back then, and they were popular. You had that Deep Star Six, and you had Leviathan. Hey, if you can, hey, if you, I was gonna say, hey, if they got another copy, hey, I'll send you some money. Give me a copy, shoot. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Oh man. Um, I think all the Best Buys in Michigan. Um, I think they stopped selling physical media. I think, which is sad. It's just sad. I know the one across the street from my house did. I know that. Ugh. It was an ugly sight to see. People expected it to be another Aliens again back in '89. It just wasn't. Yeah. Um, like you had those string of movies. There was another movie that kind of caught my eye too that came out in '89. It was like a sea creature movie too, but um I don't know. I forgot what the name of it was, but yeah, you had a line of them, and I don't know. Like people are trying to mimic aliens, and from what I've heard about Leviathan, I heard that was a cross between um that and the Thing. It had shades of aliens in the Thing, and so did Deep Star Six. Um, yeah, I did too. I like the fact that they didn't copy Aliens. I mean, they had one, I think one or two scenes where you see like a underground. sea creature, whatever you want to call it. Um, yeah. Other than that, though, I think it was more tense than anything else. I think that's what it was. I don't blame you, um, Reiko. For video games, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But GameStop, yeah, I don't blame you on that either. Will I be picking up Keith Sweat albums? Um, of probably. If I could find them, yeah, I probably will. Leviathan is a fun but not a great movie. It's a fun 1B movie with a big budget for the time. Yeah, I can see that. Deep Star 6 is fun too. I have that on Kino Lorber. I saw True Lies at a Barnes and Noble. They didn't have enough money to pick it up. Oh well, I'm glad that your Barnes and Noble had True Lies, and they had the nerve to sell it for $27. They had the nerve. Those idiots. I don't know why they only had one cop. Of course yeah, of course. And Barnes and Noble, honestly, let me tell you something. Barnes and Noble, they jack up the price on everything. That's why I barely get anything unless it's 50% off Criterion or like 50% off L Video, or like if they had like a sale, I'll go in there and take a look at it. But other than that, I don't really shop at Barnes and Noble. Not like that. I mean, although I do have their I do have their 10%. I get 10% off because I have a membership, a Barnes and Noble membership. Um, you got your True Lies for 24. That's awesome. Their DVD prices, yeah, their DVD prices are good. $6 and $10. Yeah, they are good. I will say that. My thoughts on my thoughts on historical losing streak. Oh God, what would you do if I was the GM? Well, first off, I would have every last player I would have traded. I'm sorry, but I would have got some players that wanted to play and wanted to win. And then another thing is that um, another thing I don't know because some of the people that we got. I mean, what do we what who do we have? And as far as that loser streak, the Pistons has been shit since once they traded Chauncey Billups on them. The Fab Five. That was it. That was a wrap. That was when we was just cursed since then. And now that was what 20 years ago now. So yeah, I Pistons. Yeah, I gave up on them. I gave up on that. Aliens was still 27. I hope they didn't come. Yeah, I hope so too. Now, Aliens, I'm not sure if I am gonna own Aliens. I own Alien, but Aliens, I'm not 100% sure. I love Alien because of the attention. The attention. I know Aliens. I know it's one of the best movies of all time because of the action. It's more action packed. But um, as far as like Aliens, I'm not sure. I'm on the fence on it. I have to like kind of like watch it again before I make a decision. Yeah. Also says I had to send back Abyss because it was damaged. I don't blame you. Personally, I'd rather have the Alien 6 combo. Nothing wrong with that. I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you on that. I did watch the Abyss for 20 minutes. It looked good for K wise, but I see where people are coming from as far as in looking to digital. Yeah, um, I've heard mixed things about it. But people have to judge for themselves. Um, I love combo. I do too, to a degree. I do too. Tony says, "Have I seen Bedazzled? I saw that a long time ago. Yeah, it was all right. It could have been better. Um, I have the Alien Anthology Blu-ray set. I have Prometheus and Convent separately on Blu-ray. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's good. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to, get my thoughts and stuff like that on this whole Best Buy thing and all that stuff. So, I am actually gonna get cut out of here, and maybe I might do another separate video if I feel up for it, and maybe later on to may not. Well, I wouldn't say later on tonight, but maybe within the next several, maybe within an hour or so, I might come back on and we're gonna discuss some more stuff because there's a lot of stuff to be discussed when it comes to physical media, when it comes to everything else. So, with that being said, um, Best Buy is in trouble. I agree, and um, yeah, because they cut physical movies. Yeah, yeah. So maybe another live stream within the next hour. So it will be just cutting the shit, just bullshitting. So we're gonna talk about physical media. We're talking about what movies may be coming up late, for later on this month, next month. So with that being said, this is Mike from Mike's Movies and Mike's Movie Corner and more. And I will see you guys in the next live stream, which that will be an hour from now. Peace out.